Hey everybody, what's up? It's Go here. Don't listen to that. That was just me doing nothing. I don't know what to put on the bottom of his shoes. Oh well. I will get this done though. Once this is done, he can be happy. Which, by the way, he's setting up my Discord right now. Which, hey everybody, what's up? It's Go here. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Go here. Hey everybody, what's up? Oh my god, that's awful. It's fucking terrible. Get that shit out of here. Get the shit out of here. My day was a day. Why did I take last night off? Well, you know, for good reason. More like I was tired and I didn't feel like it. Which is not a good reason to actually do that. But how was my day? It was good. I worked, had a rude customer. Other than that, you know, could have been worse. Could have been way worse. Could have had a bad day. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this layer is. I really don't know what this layer is so much. Oh, that's that layer. And what is this layer? Could be anything. Could be the mysteries of the internet. I am a bit tired though. Closing shift and all that. Too much fun. Oh my goodness. I'm just feeling like not drawing right now. That's how I feel. But I don't feel like anything. But if I keep doing that, I won't draw for a while. I know me. I know what happens whenever I get this. And it literally, it's getting done. Every time when I'm like, ugh, I could just quit on this project and be done with it. That's how I can be done with it. I'll just quit. It's like that's not very adult. It's not very adult of me to just quit on a project, but I do it all the time. But I haven't quit on so many of my projects these days. I used to do it all the time. I used to not give two rats' asses and just did it. In my younger days. Well, actually, what I want to do is I'll probably clean this up right here so it doesn't look like the front. So it doesn't just literally look like I just did what I did. Like I cheated. So, and then I need to do his face in 3 different positions. Put his face, put his head, put a solid head on there. I can move it wherever I want. It looks like I didn't do any, so It's all good. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I was having an okay day till a rude ass customer was rude as fuck to me. Very rude. Very disrespectful. And I said I'm not gonna be talked down to them. And found out, they're banned from where I work. So that's good. That's good. That's what happens when you curse the assistant manager instead of actually being an adult talking to people. But I am not going to go down to their level because that's what they want. They want to justify their anger, and I'm not going to justify their anger. There's no need to be angry. There's just, maybe a modicum of annoyance, but being told never to come back. When you get banned for being a shit ass, don't do that. Don't be a shit ass. It has everything to do with why did they ban me? Oh, well, 'cause you're a shit ass. And he was not only a shit ass to me, he would say shit ass to many male and female employees. So, when you're a shit ass, you're a shit ass. So yeah, other than that, tried to get some writing done. Failed at that. I didn't fail at it. I got a little bit done, and then I had other things to do at work, so I could not get it all done. But slowly but surely, it is getting done. It's going to take time, and then after this, I've got a few other things, but I do want to do a full stream where I write. It's the only way that it's going to get written out is that I'm going to have to take a full stream to just do it. And why I'm going to do it on stream is because I need people to be there. It seems that I need people, and it's not about feedback. It's about literally going on there and being like, oh, I need people to see it. But what was I doing on my day off? Well, I watched the 101 Dalmatians original film. I liked it. While I was building Warhammer 40k Orcs. I was building Killicans, if anybody knows what those are. And they were quite entertaining. So they have a grot gun, and it has no grots in them. So grots and Gretchens are interchangeable words in the lexicon of orc in 40k, and grots or Gretchens are just weaker greenskins, basically. They're smarter, but they're definitely weaker. They're made about the same way as an orc is, but they're treated way worse. So they have a grot cannon, and on their on one of them, and no grots. So I did the next best thing. Oof. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. It's that real Kazu. How's the real Kazu? Is he real? Is he being a Kaz? Hmm. How's the Kazu in the realness? Well, MILF Hunter XD sounds like a real great anime title. I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait till it's the next big summer anime. They'll be like, "Oh man, did you see MILF Hunter XD? My goodness, it was sensational." What do you think the XD stands for? I don't know. You know, I'll look at it and it might be code or something, you know. How is the MILF Hunter? I have never actually watched High School DxD. Is it good? Well, your taste is very different from mine, so good is subjective. But I'll take your word if you is that which one's the zombie one? Oh, okay. Okay. Are you going to stream in an hour? Or are you going to stream like in 20 minutes? Oh, yeah, you should. Yeah, totally. Go stream, man. Don't fuck around with me. Go stream. Don't be like me. Don't be a lazy fuck. Go stream. I will lurk in it after a little bit. I'll give it a big lurk. Just tell me when you're on, and I'll lurk. Oh man. Oh my goodness. It's those times that you realize life is just a big old nap, waiting for a even bigger nap. Oh gosh. Just like at 9 a.m. Okay. Okay. That's fine. It's fair, I guess. I don't know. Is that a bad sleeping schedule? I don't know what a sleep schedule is. I'm not gonna lie to you, Kaz. Okay. Alright. Bad sleep schedule, goat. Alright. Alright. Stop that. Quit it. Quit it. But yeah, you go get some stram. I'll be here. I'll go lurk on it in just a bit. Let me see. What was my original drawing like? Piss. Where is it? Damn it. Fuck me. So fucking mad at myself sometimes. God damn it. No. There it is. Alright. Had a very wide jaw line. Alright. And very specific eyes. Alright, Kaz is live and well. I'll get done with this. God damn it. That's not right. I don't think it is. Yeah. So I hope everybody's having a great night. I hope everybody is enjoying themselves. Just seeing how I did the eyes, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Blam. So yeah, no, everything's been going good. Other than that today. What else? Made some killer cans. I put a grot head in there. I might put some grot fingies in there as well, just to show that the grot is like, oh shit, I'm in a cannon. It looks like he's popping out, but you can kind of see that he has no body underneath. So I could put just in case. But also, this is why I love Orcs, is that you can just kit bash and it looks goddamn correct. Like, that's basically why I love Orcs, is because unlike other armies, like, I'm like, oh, okay, so, like, it's not Warhammer Fantasy, where it seems like there's way more, like, it's less stringent for all the armies, like, hell, the way Warhammer Fantasy works comparatively is a lot more like fun. I say fun. Where it's very like freeform and stuff like that. Like, oh man, this army it has a major weakness. Well, then you can buy stuff in other armies as long as it's in the same alliance, as long as it's in the same order, and they run together. It's great. It's great. Like, oh man, this army has such a crazy weakness. I need something to fix. There's no way to fix it in the rule set. Well, you grab stuff from this army and it fixes it. And I'm like, oh man. So, like, my Skaven don't have anything for flying. Well, there is literally chaos. There are parts of the Chaos Army that will fix that. I gotta make his nose a little bit smaller. So there's parts in the Chaos Army that can just fucking fix that. Oh, I don't. Fuck. So, like, if there's something in an army that just can't be fixed by buying more of the army, in Warhammer 40k, you're right fucked. There's nothing you can do. Just hopefully they'll make something for you. Like Abel's army, the rules are not in his favor. Like at all. He's right fucked. But he loves the town. And there's nothing he can do about it. Where with orcs, I have a lot of fun options, but not very good options. So like there's nothing for me for like even with heavy support, that shit does not matter. So like I shoot the way that the rules work is that you have to, when you roll a ballistic skill first, and you have to meet that target number. Almost all of my orc army is you have to roll a 5 or a 6. And the way you say that is with a 5 up. What the fuck? Like, that's so hard. Like, my ballistic skill is so low. It's worth it just to actually do it. It's just so... Sometimes I roll and I just feel so fucking defeated. Even when none of my army has taken a hit. I'm to that point of like, why even shoot? There's nothing that makes it better. There's no rule set that makes it better. I'm just straight fucked. Copy. Like that's basically the rule set, and it's kind of fucking stupid. It really makes me fucking mad. Like, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it, too. Like, I'm straight fucking fucked. I hate this. I hate it already. God damn it. Gonna delete this. Gonna delete this. No. Alright. That eye looks fine by itself, but when I put it with another eye, it looks completely garbage. Like, let's fucking fix it. Let's figure it out. What did I do wrong? God damn it. God damn it. I'm bad with this. I'm so bad. You know what? Deselect. You know what? You know what fixes something like this? That if I just do it all over again. Just fix it from the beginning. Alright, so the nose is right here. Basically, it's going to be like this. And then... Like, this is just how my brain has to process things. I know it looks terrible right now, but this is literally something I have to do. And with this new way of like anime, just what I have to fucking do. Is that correct? I hate this. I've never been good at this. Like, a front view, I just want it done. I really want it done. Like, some front views I've been good at, and then, like, I shit the bed sometimes with this kind of shit. It's really not that hard, but I make it out to be, like, the hardest thing in the world. So it's like that. So it would be, like, right over here. Alright. Deselect. Deselect. So yeah, other than that, piss. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Everybody makes mistakes. But yeah, other than that, everything's been going good in the neighborhood. I'm cheating. Yeah. You know what? I could really cheat. Just. No. 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 Really cheat like this. I love that someone came in, saw those eyes, and was like, nope, I guess I'm done. I guess I'm fucking done. Or they saw my new rules. Just don't even acknowledge any of my new shit that I put up. That would be hilarious. Like, fuck it. and expand that eye. I've always been bad at shit like this, but that's okay. I can be bad and get better. It's okay that people come in just to look at it, and then they're like, "Ah, goodness, how could it be so bad?" He calls himself a professional. You know what? It's a fair point. It's a fair point. You know what? You know what also is a fair point? You know what also is a fair point? You can suck my dick. That's a fair point. Just telling them to suck your dick. Deselect. I mean, I could just do the normal where it's like that, but no. Ow. Stray hair in my nose. That's what happens when you get older. You know, it's been pretty good so far, though. Life has been pretty okay so far. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess. Look at me fucking up on my eye. Oh, look at me. I do eyes well, but it's when copying eyes and trying to redo what I've done before is ridiculously hard for me. I don't understand why. It's not even that hard. That's why I like doing side views. But it's called not fully investing in yourself. You know, I would have less problems if I liked doing front views. Way more. But I don't. So, you know, you're here. And now you gotta pull the face over. And move the hair over just a tiny bit. I love with this, like, The way that his eyes are kind of gives a little darkness to them, but they are kitsune eyes, so I might have to give them a little bit more. And now, to add headphones. Because fuck me. I forgot them. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I don't know what the fuck to say. Simon says I need to talk more, but I don't know what the fuck to say. I have nothing to say. I've already said what I wanted to say. Like, what am I supposed to say? Oh, yeah. Today was difficult. That's why you need viewers to bounce your fucking shit off of. You have people coming in all the time. It's better that that fucking happens. But no. I'm not complaining about no viewers. I'm complaining that I cannot come up with a topic to bounce stuff off of. I know in a few days I will be playing Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 8 for the channel, and for myself. More for myself, less for the channel. Watch Jacksepticeye, you know. And after this, I want to do a writing stream, but I've got to work on AJ's stuff. Yeah. AJ is a friend from work, so I will work on his shit. I will get it done. He's like, oh man. But he's going to pay me for my work. So that's good. Watch Jacksepticeye, had fun. What is it? What do I want to fucking talk about? My rabbit's doing okay. It rained pretty hard today. Was 5 minutes late. Felt bad about it, but, you know, there's nothing you can fucking do about it sometimes. Like, you can cry about it. Or you can move on. And personally, I like to move on. But I've been doing nothing. I really don't want to talk about comic book stuff. Everybody who watches my streams know that I'm making my own comic book, and that's about it. That's all I want to say about it. I do not want to talk about it until I'm actually doing a stream about it. So, yeah. Nothing I want to talk about outside. Like, I really don't want to talk about my personal life. I guess it's cool that, let's see, who's streaming? Is D20 Thought streaming tonight? Yeah. One stream with D20 Thoughts. I thought it went okay. But, like, other than that, I got nothing really to say. I don't want to talk about my personal life. I don't want people to know dick about my personal life. I want people to leave me the fuck alone and let me make a comic book for them and draw for them. Those legs still look too small. I'm gonna have to lengthen it. Again, he's gonna have to get leg surgery and it's gonna happen. And god damn it! Back problems again. And I don't want to stretch too much because I've had a spontaneous pneumothorax once. And I don't want to ever have that shit again. It's the worst fucking experience ever. It was because I stretched wrong. It just happened. And I know I'm outside of the danger zone, but technically I'm not. Since I've had it once, I'm more than likely going to have it again. That's what I was told. And I don't want to ever have it happen again. And if you don't know what a spontaneous pneumothorax is, good. You're not in the medical field, so you don't have to worry about it. A spontaneous pneumothorax is a collapsed lung. I had a random spontaneous saying, like, it just happened out of the blue. And it was a spontaneous pneumothorax. And now I'm paranoid. I'm just paranoid that it's going to happen again. Because all I was fucking doing was playing Resident Evil 5 back in the day. That's all I was fucking doing. Was, you know, was playing RE5. And I stretched. And that's it. That's what happened. Like, not like anything big or anything like that. God damn it. Cancel. Undo that. All I want to do is move this. And my allergies, god damn it. My nose is draining for no reason. Probably there is a reason, but I don't know what that is. It sounds like it's going to be a complain stream where I just complain about everything. don't expand it like that. Oh my God. Don't expand it like that, you fuck. Cancel all of this. Cancel it all. I'm canceled, guys. No, he just looks too fucking short, is all. Like, he looks like he's too fucking short, and I don't know why. Like, it hits my brain in the right way, where it's just like, he's too short. Oh, gosh. Go. He's too short. Go. Oh, that. I just had to do that to my rabbit. He's a big rabbit. He's a big rabbit that needs to be kissed at. You ever have those moments where you're just like, that rabbit just needs to be kissed at? Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't know if you guys have ever felt the need to kiss at a rabbit, but I've had the need to kiss at many rabbits and give them big kissies. Mostly my rabbits need big kissies. If I had more than one. Okay, let me save. Save. Yeah. Yeah. Clean up all of this. Yeah. But if anybody knows anything about my streams, is that I don't have anything to fucking say. I know Simon is just trying to help. I just I wish I wasn't so boring. I am literally too boring. I'm very boring. I'm not interesting. I need something to bounce off of. I can't just like drawing is very much like I don't speak during drawing. I just do drawings, and even other artists just do drawings. And I just want to listen to a podcast while doing it. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to annoy my viewers. It's very much that aspect of, I've got nothing else to do. I'm kind of bored. And I don't want to bore my gosh darn viewers. I'm very boring. I don't know what to say. Also, I want lurkers to just be lurkers. I don't want to bother people. I don't want to be like, oh hey guys, what's going on with you? It's not like I care or anything like that. Baka. God damn it. These belts. But at least he is tall enough now. His leg surgery was success? Failure? Who knows? I think it was a success. It was a rousing success, but it was a success. It was a success. I think that that's gonna live with me till the day I die. Is my S's are gonna sound like that. I'm gonna sound like a snake every time that I have a S sound in my mouth. I can't even say like sound properly. Sound. It's like I'm like a teapot. Just it's so annoying. I hate it so much. But I am glad that people are watching me and people are viewing me. That's always kind and nice of them. I always enjoy people that are actually staying for at least a little bit to say hey. You know what I mean? Like it's very nice. I don't want to draw my friend's butt. I don't want to draw a full butt. The dilemma of an artist. I just, just, just be a butt. Just be a line back here. Just, I don't want you to be anything but. His butt isn't like that. I don't want to overanalyze my friend's ass. It's weird. I don't think he has a square ass, though. Shut up. Shut up, brain. Shut up, brain. The worst part about being an artist and someone's like, yeah, draw my OC, draw me a character sheet. Okay, front, back. Oh no. We're in ass land. Now if it's sexy lady or a sexy man, I will draw a butt. As long as they're okay with me drawing their character's butt. But I know this guy very personally, and I don't think he wants me to draw his ass. But it's going to have to happen. An ass is going to be needed because he's got kitsune tails that must be drawn. So these are 3 tails that must be drawn. So these 2 images can be layered. Hold up. Coming into view and going out of view. Yeah, see, I don't know how to be entertaining. I can rant about being entertaining or not. Nobody wants to stay. Nobody wishes to stay. So, I can't. No. What do I talk about? I guess I'll just type in topics. Jesus. Oh my god. I'm so lame, I'm literally looking up topics to talk about. I can't think of that off the top of my fucking head. Who do you text the most? I don't fucking know. All right. Here's some topics that I could just throw out. First date conversation starters. Great. Topics to get to know someone. Free time. What do you do in your free time? Well, you're fucking looking at it. God. And I don't want to be aggressive about it. I just don't have anything to say. I'm not entertaining. I hate doing this. But this is what I want to do with my life. I literally want to do this. I want to stream. But I have to, like, if I had viewers that were not lurkers and they would say something to me, I could just use their topics and just jump off of. Or if I'm playing a video game, it's way fucking easier. But I know it's not entertaining to have somebody complaining. It's very annoying. And I know that. But you can't be annoyed on the internet when you're just like, oh man, I really don't know what to say. If I had something to talk about that I'm really passionate about, or like if somebody just threw out a random topic, we could talk about that for hours. Oh my god, my bunny is so cute. He's a big brown bunny and I love him. What is that about? Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. He's a big brown bunny and I love him. He is so cute. He has to do cute things all the time. He makes me so happy. But yeah, I guess it's radio silence over here in Go Chimera's chat. Yelling out into the ether and not enjoying yourself. But I mean, what was I gonna do anyway? I guess nothing. I could do what fucking Frankie does. Just not give a shit. Just draw and do whatever the fuck he wants, and then until somebody else actually comes to his channel. I just don't think anybody would be entertained by hearing my loud ass fucking nasally fucking voice. But I mean, 47 people disagree with that statement. They seem very interested in hearing my voice. I mean, I can talk about shit. I'm just burnt out today. But that doesn't mean that I can't talk. With that big old rainstorm that happened, saw two wrecks coming on, driving down the freeway, and it was very, I don't know, one had busted out windows. Another literally looked like that they just didn't think that there was a pothole there, and they just whoop, and their car was completely flooded in, and it was like, oh boy, And the policeman was just standing there like, oh, Jesus. Just wait, because he had let the people into the car so they didn't have to be in the drowned out car. So they were sitting in the patrol car, and they looked so sad and dejected. It's like, because he didn't let him in the front, he let him in the back, and that was kind of funny to me. I know it shouldn't be that funny to me, but like it really was, because they just looked like drowned rats. It was my morbid sense of humor. I did feel bad for them. Like, they did not see that bank, and they just whoop. Half of their car was sticking out. The only thing that was sticking out was the ass end of the car. I was like, and it was a lovely car too. And I'm like, that engine is probably waterlogged, and there's probably nothing you could do. Maybe you could dry out the engine. I'm not much of a car guy. I just watch a few car channels like Tavarish, Wrench Every Day, Aging Wheels, and as far as I've seen, a little water in the engine is gonna happen no matter what. Like a little bit of water in the engine is gonna happen, and there ain't nothing you can do about it except, let the engine run for a little bit, and then it's gonna be very like fog smoke, so it's gonna be a lighter smoke than like engine like the tar smoke that you normally get from an engine. So I mean, it's gonna be like that. And like the biggest thing with it was like that engine, that it, as far as I've seen, Tavares tried to bring an engine back that was in the mud for about, I would say, 4 years. And maybe it's because it was in the ground for 4 years. Maybe it's salvageable, You cross your fingers and you hope. Because that looks like a lot of money. I think Allstate would, or their insurance company would be like, oh yeah, no, you didn't see that embankment? Ugh. All right. Well, you're covered. Just watch out for it. But like, I don't even know, like, maybe I just wasn't there because I didn't see the other car get wrecked, but it looked like it was half burnt out. But that was the craziest thing. The engine was running and all that other stuff, and it looked half burnt out, which might have been because it got real ruined. So I think it hit a 18-wheeler, and the 18-wheeler kept going. Like, I ain't stopping for this shit. Which happens. By the way, do not... lesson of the day. Do not try to overtake a 18-wheeler, because 18-wheelers do not stop, usually. Your car is weaker than an 18-wheeler's vehicle. Fun fact. 18-wheelers cannot brake on a dime. So if they run your ass over, there's normally covered by their company that they're going under, and they'll just run you right over. It'll be considered your fault. No one will convict them, and you'll be having to pay insurance and hospital bills. So just assume that the 18-wheeler has the right of way, and you don't. Even if you feel like you do. Even if you do. The 18-wheeler's got you on that. It announces its presence well in advance if you have all of your safety. I think that that's really what happens is that if they have announced themselves way in advance, there's nothing there's nothing you can do at that point. Like you knew they were there and you took the risk to drive too closely. They are obviously heavy equipment. They're under a different license and stuff like that. So like I think that's what's happening. But that's also like I just know that that's what I was told is that no one's going to convict that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the rainstorm there was a bit of a fog and there was lightning. My power went out, but I didn't notice except I noticed when I woke up and my fan was off and I was like, "What? Why is my fan off?" And then I was like, "Ah shit. Power went out." PlayStation died as well, so I had to restart that. So it's not surprising that I had to. The extended memory was off. Got my daily from ESO, which, oh man, what an interesting concept. ESO. Oh, I can't wait for next month. That's gonna be so good. Well, you know what? It might just be as good as Skyrim. Oh my goodness, I had a dream. I had a dream that I was my character from Elder Scrolls Online, which you might be like, "Oh, that's cool. Well, you were in an isekai." Well, my lovely ESO character was is a female lizard with huge tits. You know, it's always fun. And I woke up with that and I was like, what? Whoa. Hey now, what's going on over here? It's a very weird dream. Nothing made sense and the plot lines didn't go anywhere. Kind of like the Skyrim DLC. You know, if I talk to the lead writer on that, like if I had any direct communication with him, he would not enjoy any of what I say about ESO because it is a game that I love and I love to shit on. It's one of them games. I don't know if anyone here has a favorite game and then they're like, oh yeah, it also has a lot of problems. I mean, it's not one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite MMOs. Which is not saying much, I would say. I mean, I played over 20 hours. I would say over 20 hours of Warhammer. And you get to a point with not Warhammer, Warcraft. World of Warcraft. I have to say it a few times so that I feel better about saying it completely wrong. So, I played World of Warcraft for over 20 hours and I like the concept. I like the world. I love some of the characters. The animations were pretty unimpressive and uninspired at the time. Even at the time, I was very much not enjoying the world, the animations were all canned and very like. Here's the thing: ESO also has some of those problems, but like I can hold judgment Where World of Warcraft, I cannot, and I don't know why. There's like there's large similarities because World of Warcraft is kind of the staple of MMOs everywhere. Where ESO is kind of copying many MMOs and stuff like that. So I'm not sure why I'm okay with, some of the pitfalls that ESO goes through, and I'm not okay with the pitfalls that go with World of Warcraft. Like all of the pitfalls for World of Warcraft are kind of the MMO standard. So like some of the major pitfalls that I've seen is no one can write a multiplayer story, it seems. No one can write a multiplayer story except one game that didn't do well, which was which it's still out, so if you ever want to play it, the Star Wars MMO, Knights of the Old Republic online. Like it's still out there. They've got servers up, so don't feel like if you ever want to play an MMO that goes against the norm, it's right there. And immediately it gives you companions, so it wasn't even a DLC to do it. They did it immediately. They did it way before many other people. They do follow a lot of the trappings of MMOs, but there's not really much you can do about that. They still go with the whole like, oh, go here, mission X, go there. But it's a little bit better in SWTOR. I think that's what it's called. Knights of the Old Republic Online. Oh my goodness. Kissy boy. I love him. I love that kissy boy. Oh my god. What happened there? Oh my god. This was a bit ago, and I wasn't even paying attention. That's fun. So it follows the same trappings as most MMOs. I'm not really entertained by it. But it does what it needs to. I mean, that doesn't really excuse all the shit that it does, but it does do what it needs to. I played it till I was level 12, which I know a lot of people are like, no, you need to play it till you're level 20. That's when the game opens up. I am not a fan of like this whole like, oh, we need a tutorial level that is at least 10 levels long. That's complete horseshit. That's not good level design. What am I doing? Oh, right. Right. I'm obviously adding too many curves. It's gotta be soft. You gotta fall into the foxtail. Yeah, no. But yet, ESO, I think I forgive a lot because I'm like, I really want a fantasy RPG with good voice acting, which happens a lot in ESO. Makes me feel like I'm a part of the world, except some of the replies are very canned. I'm not a huge fan of ESO, all of their replies. There's some replies that I'm like, I would never say any of this. I would my character is not that character. Like they have normally two choices for most interactions, and I'm like, my character would say neither of these things because it would have been none of my character's business. Maybe because I'm such a certain person that I'm just like, I don't want to get in people's business. I'm not gonna ask such dumbass questions. Now, there are characters that are very interesting, and then there are some characters that I'm like, oh, okay. I guess they put you in here. Like some of them are I'm like, oh, okay. Did you put that in there to make a point, or what's your goal? Like I'm fine with fantasy political intrigue as long as it's not Game of Thrones. Where who am I fucking? Who am I doing this with? Like, yeah, sex is a kind of a commodity and like a statement of power and a statement of like, like, oh man, it really brings up the drama, but like I don't want to watch Sex in the City in fantasy. Like I don't care who's sleeping with who. Like that doesn't change my opinion on any of the characters except what scene do I skip next? Cuz I don't know, I just don't want to see sex scenes every 5 fucking seconds in my thing. And then the political intrigue also has to be, I don't know, interesting. And I'm not saying that Game of Thrones is not interesting. I'm saying that there's political intrigue and then there's political like bookkeeping, which seems like Game of Thrones' style. Which I mean, it's fine to have like political investment and stuff like that, but like I think the soundtrack of what we're listening to right now is from a game that has some good political intrigue, of fantasy political intrigue, of like there's many factions. They all kind of have a central idea of what they want in Tokyo. They want Tokyo. One faction just wants Tokyo gone off the map because it's where all the demons are coming from, demon and devils. Another wants that faction gone. Another just wants Tokyo. Three others want Tokyo. And there's small political factions, which I think is a very good way to put it, is by putting like. Don't tell me it's done. Don't tell me it's done. Oh my god. Did we get through? Oh my god, we got through all of it. Shit, yeah. Now we go to Shin Megami Tensei 4. Apocalypse. Oh, only 37. Oh, okay. Now, Apocalypse is good. Oh, yeah. And this original OST is real good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get into there. Get in it. You don't know what Shin Megami Tensei is? Well, then go do your research and come back to me. I really would like to hear your opinions on Shin Megami Tensei. Oh my god, guys. Oh my golly heck. Yeah. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to work on AJ's thing tomorrow and work on comic book stuff. So, like, because I think I can get done with this. I can get at least almost done with it. No promises. Then I can go to my SoundCloud. I've got some music there that I found that I'm like, that'll work in a pinch. So, like, I've gone through a lot of DMCA free music that I was like, oh my gosh, some of that's really good. Some of that's real shit. So, like, political interest, like, fantasy political interest can be done correctly. Going back to my point of, like, Game of Thrones, there's just too much. No, there isn't too much. Because they just die off. And it doesn't matter because they die off. What's the point of political interest? Who cares who wears the crown if all of the main characters are dead in the fucking ground? And I get in a fantasy world, you're going to have, like, that. And I guess that's my problem with, like, The Walking Dead. You have so many great characters, and what survives are shitty assholes. Unfun, shitty assholes that you're like, man, these characters should have died off a fucking while ago. And I don't mind. No, I do mind a depressing story or a darker story. I mind because most of the time it's more of like, oh, I think humanity, I think it's actually is filled with darkness and everybody's kind of a shitty asshole deep down inside. That's most fucking writers. They're so fucking depressing, and that like that's why I love anime way more, is when they have a dark story and you have a dark like Hunter x Hunter. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Sorry. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Hunter x Hunter. So like Hunter x Hunter is very good at its dark tones. Like it kills off characters that are kind of side characters that you kind of liked but didn't have a full fucking episode with. So like you didn't spend weeks loving these characters. You didn't spend like 25 episodes into these characters and then oops, they're gone. They're characters that it would suck to die. And I guess like because of comic books, you have that aspect of like, well, anybody could die now. I guess that a lot of writers are like, oh man, well, I want to make it so the stakes are real high. So even your main character, the one you started this whole thing with, can die. Like there's a zombie show that's made in Canada, and people die just so fucking quickly in the show, and I feel nothing for it. Like every time someone dies, I kind of laugh. Because it's real nonsensical. The virus is whenever you die, you just turn into a zombie no matter what. Like, where it took lots of time for the Walking Dead crew to figure that little snippet out. Where it just was just a whole mess in a handbasket. But with these guys, oh, they know immediately. And the zombies are all fucking track stars. And my immediate thought was like, oh, God. So I was watching it with the Silent Saint, and it was just so bad. It was a shitty Canadian show, and like that's not a shit on Canada, that's just where it was held. And like the place they're filming is a real place because I knew it, like everything I saw was like kind of real products and stuff like that. And it looked in like recently lived in homes. And like the streets looked like correctly numbered and stuff like that, which gave me the implication that I was like, oh shit, this is a real fucking place that they had to film multiple fucking actions on. So like motivation for characters, it's too quick to actually hear them out. Don't worry, they're gonna die and all that. So like they immediately kill off a deaf character and stuff like that. Where in Walking Dead, the first season, why I love the first season so much, first and somewhat second season, is that things took time. You really took your time and you got invested with these characters. And like even the shitty dad, and Daryl's brother. Like, there was an investment. There was a whole episode dedicated to them. Nowadays, you just kind of get like 30 minutes, and then we're going to kill them. But I mean, I guess it's not even the point of like Game of Thrones. It's not that. It's you're going to get real invested in these characters, their lives. Like, they have some seriously, like it's not fantasy at all, baby. It's real deep lives. But it's someone who is doing a fantasy comic. Yeah, all the new songs for Apocalypse are so good. Oh, yeah. All the new songs for it were so good. Are, pretty much are. So, I need to do his little mascot. And I need to finish that. So, let me... And then I can do the fun stuff, which is just painting in all of that shit. So let's get to doing it. Which one is it? Which one? I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. No. Stop it. Alright, workspace 1. Okay. Alright. So let me get done with this. So yeah, no. Like, that's not the problem with that. That show has a problem because it literally is like, let me get you real invested. Let's get you real invested. And then let's just rip them right from under you. Let's just really, like, a character death is just, it's supposed to be tragic. And every single one of those fucking character deaths in that show are tragic. It's a tragedy each time it happens. And I guess they really did it where they made you so invested and put time and effort. The one that got me was Horseman. Because, like, they turned him around from, like, this awful fucking character, this real lascivious jackass, and turned him into a fucking great, enjoyable fucking character. Like, a real awesome character. And then slow death to awfulness. And then What's-Her-Face's child with it. Like, you didn't just take one, you took both. And, like, the murderer of it was this old woman, this old woman that she's like, but I saved you from being, awful things that happened to you. And she's like, they already did the awful things that happened to me. You didn't save me from nothing. You saved us from nothing. And I'll never forgive you. I don't know. Maybe because I don't want to. I don't know. Maybe because I don't like a show like that because I'm like, if someone took the time and effort and actually helped you, and this was basically your new fucking family, I guess. No, I don't know what to say in that situation. Because I wouldn't want more suffering in the world. And if I could live to bring a new generation of no suffering, I'll fucking take it. Even if it's with people that murdered some of my family. If I can change their minds and hopefully do something, and it's either that or death, you know what? I'll take being a calling my shit and being like, you know what? Maybe I need to not be an asshole today. Because when she did it, my brain was like, because one part of me was like, no, she was right to do it. And another part of me was like, what is fucking your fucking problem, lady? I don't know if I don't know if any of you have seen the scene. It just bothers me to no end. It really does get me good. Of like, makes me want to hate this old woman and just want to dunk on her. And it does a really good job. It turned me from like, oh man, I fucking hate this horse dude, to, oh man, I hope this horse dude survives. He might be the best option for this world. No. You got invested. Oopsie daisy. Don't get invested in Game of Thrones. Because the only character that survives is the biggest fucking bitch that you wish died at the very beginning of the show. And I don't care if people hate me for it. I think she should have gotten her head cut off before Ned Stark. Like, seriously. Oh my god. I might have to restart my tablet. Because it's being slow as fuck. Which tells me that it doesn't like all these things running at the same time and it needs a break. Or it doesn't, and I'm being paranoid. But I don't want to ruin my new tablet. And I have been leaving on Clip Studio, which destroys the RAM for it. But I keep forgetting. I gotta just remember to turn off my tablet every night. Just fuck it. Why not? What's it gonna harm that it's gonna be off? I don't use it for anything but drawing, so fuck it. But fuck it. But yeah, that's that show. That's that show in a nutshell. I'm not gonna invest my time in shows like that. So like I don't mind killing off a main character because they've stated, I know that a lot of people are like, you want to make sure that your character is not a Mary Sue? Well, you should be able to kill them off. You mean where the story is based off of and all that other shit? Like, I don't get that. Like, the whole story revolves, like, the story should be able to move. What would happen if the character died the next day is a good question for like writing, is a writer's question of like what would happen if the next day they just fucking died. And I guess what happened is that they would still be there. Ugh. Let me just erase some of those lines. Like, what would happen if X character died? Could the story go on without them? And the answer is technically yes. Technically, what would happen if would the world still exist if the character died? What would the world do and stuff like that? So like that's basically the premise of the writing exercise is like, can the world keep going? Can your story keep going? And like, if Trent died, the story would keep going. If Elma died, the story could keep going. I wouldn't want to write it afterwards. I would very much like, I guess the story's over. Well, what about this world? It's like, well, I'll make a new side story, but that's it. Like, I don't want to keep writing this. I don't want to keep writing this empty world without the main character, either one of the main characters. Like, I don't want to do that. That sounds very unfun. Sounds ludicrously unfun. I gotta make sure. Hold up, gang. Hold up, gang. My palm is itchy. Hold up, guys. You better watch out. My palm's itchy. My rabbit's so cute. So, like, it's a writing exercise of, like, can you write if your characters are dead? Could you keep writing your story if, I don't know, one or two of your characters died? Could you write the rest of your story? And it's supposedly to stop Mary Sue's and Gary Stu's, like, can the story keep going without said character? I have such a fucking style with this. I just want to make sure that they're not the same fucking character. No, he's got very cropped hair. He is very outer and to a swoop. He just has pointy hair. I just want to make sure. That's all I wanted to make sure. It's okay, gang. They're all good. So all of these are gonna get merged. No. Let it undo. Fuck you. Stop it. Oh no. Tummy's getting a little bit feisty down there, so... This kind of sounds like a Packard opening. Like, thank you for purchasing your Packard. We are at your convenience. Like someone, like you're calling, and it's like, we appreciate your business, and your phone call will be taken care of in the manner in which all others in front of you. Please hold on the line. Your call is important to us. We want to make sure that your business is taken care of. Like, this might be the weakest one of the songs. But no, like it's a writing exercise that I feel like the guy who wrote all of the Game of Thrones was like, yeah, sure, I'll fucking do that all the time. And they're like, no, 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 it's a writing exercise, you don't have to do it. So, like, it's kind of jackashes. And a lot of people think it's genius. It's genius. It's genius. I don't think it's genius. I think it's, in all honesty, unfun. Oh man, I've been rolling for almost 2 hours. Let me do some final stuff so I can finish this. So what I need to do is shirt off, and then last but certainly not least, let's see, where are you? Got this. I do need a side profile. I'll put it over here. And then blue with white, with traditional white. So like, my biggest thing, and my biggest gripe, is that Game of Thrones sucks. No, it doesn't. It's just not my type of thing. But, like, to make it, like, the whole point of the exercise is to make sure that you don't have a Gary Stu or a Mary Sue. And I'm like, could my story go if the main character died? And, like, I guess the story would go on if Elma died at the beginning. What would happen? Well, they would leave. Like, the other main character would leave the town because, like, ship be fucked. It would just be a sad leave. And then I'd have to write, like, inner dialogue of, like, leaving in the snow and stuff like that, just trying to leave as quickly as possible. If the male character died, what would the female character do? And she would probably be sad. Could it go on? And the answer is yes. It can go on without that character. The story would not be as, I think, would be as fun, but it could definitely keep going. and the story beats would still happen. So, like, meeting up with certain characters, going to certain parts, like, it could still be interesting. It would just not be the story I would want to write. It would be very much a story that I would be forced to write. I don't know if Yokai Watch is DMCA free. But I'm guessing most Japanese games are DMCA free. Just as long as it's not like a main song. I could probably play. Because DMCA copyright laws are completely different in Japan than they are in America. Like, what is a DMCA and stuff like that, and certain. And mostly DMCA is looking for American music, not Japanese music. Because they have not cornered the Japanese market yet, which is good. They never should. And go fuck themselves. I'm very much pro go fuck the music industry corporation. Like, I see no need for them. They are not helpful. They do not genuinely protect music writers, except for the biggest businesses of music writers. And I get it, corporation and all that, but fuck them. It really fucks over the little guy. It doesn't really protect like actual songwriters. It protects business. From what? I couldn't fucking tell you. Cause if someone's listening to like someone's cover of a song, they probably love that band more than they love that song and are like, oh yeah. Like, no one goes out and is like, oh, I love cover bands more than I love. Because most bands do a cover album before they ever do. I think Ninja Sex Party, even Ninja Sex Party has a cover band. But that was much later in their lifetime. It's very much like it's all it, and also the DMCA is also all in the court of major business and not in the court of like small business or like even smaller corporations. It's very much in line of like, no, fuck you. Remember, they have pipettes. And DMCA is such a cunt. Can I say that? Well, yeah, I can call something a really bad word. I mean, I don't think that it has any connotation for like. Okay, let's think. What's a good way to explain DMCA? It's Garbo. It huge Garbo, but even Garbo and trash, like I've gone to a thrift store and people think that's trash. And I've found treasure within that trash. DMCA seems way more like a burn pit. Like it's not good. At best it creates heat for people. Like that's a burn pit. Like I got some shrubbery that needs to be burnt. Put it in the burn pit. So yeah, and no, you know what? It's not like the C word because you know what? Vaginas are very nice. Like even if you aren't into them, they're real nice. They create life. They're beautiful. And also they can be nasty and disgusting, but they can be beautiful. They can be disgusting. They can be beautiful. They can be horrifying. They can be mysterious. DMCA cannot be any of these things. The MCA is very much a unfun, worthless pile of meat that cannot rotted meat that even the flies wish not to affect. I have not seen much good of the DMCA. There might be some good that the DMCA has done. I would have to see some examples because, as far as I can tell, they are just Garbo. But I can keep on with the DMCA. Oh, you bet you. You bet your bottom dollar I can keep it up. Finally, to something I actually enjoy. Drawing furries. Ugh. Something I actually enjoy doing. Drawing cute little furry stuff. Well, actually, I don't. I normally draw more lascivious things. But you know, it's fine. It's fine that I'm drawing this. I don't think they have Psychonauts DMCA. I don't think what's his face? Double Fun and Tim Schafer would give a little bit of a rat's at. Maybe Tim would care. Maybe Tim would care. I don't know if he would. He might not. He might not give a shit. I mean, there's a big old possibility he might not care. Oh man, I'm thinking of Star Wars right now. thinking of Star Wars right fucking now. Ah, my dum-dum. Why you acting like such an asshole? I don't even know who's on. I haven't even checked it yet. You know what? No big mouth. No big mouth. It's Japanese Fox. No big mouth. But I can have a little drool coming down. No one's gonna understand what I'm trying to draw. Maybe at a different angle. What are you doing over there? I see you, you straight little line. I saw you, you straight little line. You better stay away from me. But yeah, if DMCA want to come for me, they can take these hands. I mean, I got nothing else for right now. I'm thinking. Just drawing cute furries, which I am pretty okay at. I'm not like the best at. I'm just okay at. Which one are we at? Yeah. I was like, that sounds like a. I love that. That it keeps doing that whole thing. That's hilarious. Like the song's still going. That's fucking hilarious. Like, what do those levels even mean, YouTube? What the fuck? Get out of here. Get out of here. Might have to refill my drink in just a bit. Just to refill my drink. I know a lot of people keep this, like, empty and stuff like that so they can add a different color, and I'm like, I'll just go over it if I want to. I don't really care. Yeah, make sure that it looks like a fox. Which is hard at this angle to be like, oh yeah, it's a fox. Oh ye. Oh yeah. Oh. One of the better songs. This is by far one of the better songs. I love this song. Which, I mean, most in Apocalypse are real good. But this is Welcome to the Shadows. The Cathedral of Shadows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Cathedral of Shadows. House of Voodoo. Oh, okay. I guess I'm wrong. Oh yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 4 is what is the Cathedral of Shadows? Now I gotta look it up. Hold up. Stop it. Stop it. What is it? Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. What is this? House of Voodoo. Of Voodoo. Yeah. No, good. Don't show me anything about the House of Doo-Doo. Aneta. I have not played enough of Shin Megami Tensei to be like, oh yeah, I know what that is. I genuinely can't wait for 5 though. Like, it's gonna be real good. Oh, and they redid this song, which is not bad at all. It's got a way more funkier beat. You got a problem with funk? Well, get out. You got a problem with funk? You better get out. Got a problem with funk? Get out. It's about to have a funky drop. Ah. I'm gonna go until my tummy says no more, and I must leave. So that's when I will leave directly. You feel his funky beat? I mean, jeez. How could you not funk to this beat? That's one of the things I thank my ex for, is getting me into Shin Megami Tensei. Because I was very much hesitant to get into the series. But insistence brought me into the series, and I must say, I love it. It was the prominence of like, oh yeah, Shin Megami Tensei is really good. And my ex was very into it, so I was like, okay. And now it's like, I can't get Shin Megami Tensei off the brain. Which is very weird. Like, not all the stops were put out for Apocalypse. It's a direct sequel. Technically, it's a direct sequel to 4. When there could be thousands of sequels to 4, because that's just how Shin Megami Tensei works. But like, normally, like Royal, all the stops were put out for Royal. I guess it's because I think they wanted it for the next game console. And then they were looking at sales for the Wii U, and they were like, that ain't happening. We'll wait. Which I do hope they have a re-release for the Switch for an Apocalypse. Because that would be a great, and maybe Unexpected Journey. I'm not holding my breath, though, for Unexpected Journey. Unexpected, like, you don't need to play Unexpected Journey to understand Shin Megami Tensei 4. Just know that Unexpected Journey will be there whether you like it or not. So you better just accept it. I was like, oh, I guess I have to play it. It's not a good game. As far as I've seen of it, it's first person view dungeon crawling. And first person view dungeon crawling is fine. But the way they do it, it's kind of like that old... What is it? What's a good example? You know that screensaver back in the day, where you were going down a hallway in a 3D environment? Think of that, but every one of those squares that you moved forward in, you stopped. Like, it's very much like, it's a very basic RPG. It, as far as I've seen in the reviews, is unfun. Unfun is its nature. So I'm like, oh, okay, so unfun. Unfun Day is over there. Let me erase this so you can kind of see headphones over here. So, like, this is my thought for, like, some of his emotes that he could have. And I'm most definitely going to put a dab one in there as well. I'm not going to forget the dab. I may have forgotten the dab in the sketch, but you know what? I could just sketch one out in a second. But we'll see. Let's get... What's a good example? So, like, you don't need to play Unexpected Journey to play Shin Megami Tensei 4 or Apocalypse. You don't even need to play Shin Megami Tensei 4 to play Shin Megami Tensei Apocalypse. You'll be told the whole fucking story. You'll be fine. You don't need it. You'll just, it's a good game. You can play it. Now, a game you really don't need to play the original two is a game. Oh, this is a good remix. I think this is the market. Been slowed down. I don't know what happened in the story. I have not beaten the damn game. I just know it's a real good game. Sounds like somebody died. Just sounds like it. I don't know what happened in the story. Mm. So yeah, no. Apocalypse ironically didn't get it like, and it also doesn't look anything like Shin Megami Tensei 4, which is so weird. Like as a direct sequel, you'd be like they'd keep some of like the art direction. Like you've I showed last night like the art direction the original goes in. Like it has a very particular style because it's Tokyo post-apocalyptic Tokyo. That's what Shin Megami Tensei 4 is. It's post-apocalyptic Tokyo. It's basically Fallout Tokyo. It's great. It has great style and stuff like that. It's perpetually night. It's great. It's real good. That's not like it's not really a spoiler because I think it's in the preview of the game, and it has such a great like you don't know what the fuck is happening kind of thing at the very beginning. Oh goodness. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. There's some good remixes. Whoever did the remixes to all the songs, love that I'm doing the emote idea for music, listening to music. I was gonna do fantasy music for my comic, so that I got into the mood of fantasy, so I could get into the mood of fantasy. You see, we were in a band. I love that joke. Paul, we were in a band. I'm not even doing that for anybody else but myself. It makes me laugh. It makes me giggle like a little schoolgirl all the time. Ugh. Sometimes you just gotta hit your chest. You start getting. Hold up. Could be the way I'm sitting. Also, this is a good time to save. Ugh. Remember to save your artwork, kids. Whenever you're feeling down and you just feel like a clown, save that artwork. Save it. Can't say I'm not consistent. Consistently awful. Consistently shitty. I wonder, you know what? I don't even have to wonder that. I'm pretty sure he is. Which Bernsey was playing. His name is Bernsey. Gotta stop saying Bernsey. I'm glad Bernsey was on tonight. That's cool. I thought I could slip into his stream. I want to slip into Kazu's stream so that he feels like that I didn't just hang out with him just to fucking be like, oh man, I'm just glad to have you as a follower, man. No, it's more than that. He's a real fun guy. He's not a fungus, he's just a fun guy. I have to clarify that. Which, if you need to go to Kazu's. He is a fun guy. If you're like, I need entertainment right fucking now, you gotta go to the Hall of Rock and Roll Fame. Filled with aging roadies. It's a joke from Adam Caton Holland. Which I love that he uses that joke in his comedy. The aging roadie, that whenever he goes into a lull into his comedy, whenever they're like a peter out of laughs of like, yeah, yeah, even though it's a good joke, he'll go into the roadie persona of a roadie that should not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The darker sides of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The not so glamorous real rock of the ages, where it's not so kind and not so cutesy either. Two notes is fine. I could do this. Damn it. Just spin around the image. Yeah. Few notes here and there. Yeah. Maybe deepen those eyebrows just a bit to be consistent. I know he doesn't have deep eyebrows, but his mascot can. I am the expert on furries. And he is not. And shouldn't I be the association of mascot furries as well? You understand. You get me. Oh, yeah. Who? I don't know who this person is. I don't know who that person is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Everyone probably heard that. Jesus Christ. It's that Simon. He's streaming. Let's see. You know what? How many? Yeah, I've been going for 3 hours. It's about that time again. Save. You know that time again. You've ever been that time again? You've ever seen that time again? Ever been a part of that time again? You know what time it is. It's about to be that time when I'm going to go bed. But first of all, I'm going to thank everybody for even coming in. I'm going to be like, hey, you guys are amazing. Nice everybody. Good job for even coming in. Saying hey, giving me a thumbs up, even just coming in for a second and being like, oh, well, he's doing this. Because it's about to be that time again when I raid somebody. When I raid Shadow Legends somebody. Even with one viewer. Bavernzi, no, he's offline. Real Kazu Gaming. Alright, let's hope that, yeah. And thank you so much, guys. You've been amazing so far. Thank you for watching me do my shit. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And go tell Kazu he's great. But bye now. Just make sure that it went through. Just do this. Yeah. And hope everybody stays positive. Stays amazing. Oh my God. There's an ad. But have an amazing one. Bye-bye now.